What's the energy today? What's the energy we have today? It feels like you are in a battle over something that you want to pursue. You want to make sure that you're pursuing it with love and not out of your ego, because there's going to be some sort of public recognition for it, and you want to make sure that people are celebrating you because you're like working on something heart-led instead of ego-led, mind-led, fame-led, greed-led. You want to make sure that these steps that you're feeling, this urge that you're feeling to go take certain steps forward, you want to make sure that you're being heart-led and not ego-led. All right, tell me more about the Six of Wands. What kind of thing are you going to be recognized for? What's this Six of Wands? It's something passionate for sure. It's an offer of passion that you have for somebody, for life in general, for yourself. You're just going to go start chasing something that lights you up. It's something new, but you want to make sure it's something new. This idea that you have feels new, but you want to make sure again that it's heart-led and not ego-led, because if it's ego-led, then it's not going to be something new. It's not going to be a fresh new start. It's going to be you repeating a cycle. It appears new right now because you're being presented with this opportunity to really tap into yourself and figure out if this thing is heart-led or ego-led. Because if it's ego-led, you're not going to be starting on this fresh new journey that you think you're starting on. It's going to be the fresh new journey of repeating a cycle. So you want to make sure that this new thing is actually fresh and real. With the Ace of Swords, and here's the King of Swords with his Ace of Swords, but this King of Swords is in the shadow position. So could be talking about ego in the mind, in the shadow, instead of heart-led in the mind, following your creative passions, making decisions based off of what you feel in your heart instead of what you feel like, what fame you want, how much money you want, if you're going to be recognized. You want to make sure your sword is like clean. You want to make sure that the things that you're pursuing are heart-led and not ego-led, because following the ego-led path is just going to have you repeating cycles, thinking that you're starting new things. But it's just going to be the same story with a different flavor. All right, well, what's this Knight of Wands? What's this thing? Maybe I can help you figure out if it's heart-led or ego-led. Only you know that answer for sure, but I just want to see if I can get the layout of the situation for you. Wow, we got wands galore. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. Now we got the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. What's this Knight of Wands? It's something fresh. It's a new idea. The Knight of Wands talks about having a new idea and wanting to like gift this new idea, to put it out there. But it's like new. 4 for 4 on the timer. It's new. Something new to even you. And with the Ace of Wands reversed and the Two of Wands reversed, you're not sure if it's fruitful, if there's life within this wand, within this branch. You're not sure if you're going to be climbing up the same paths that you've been climbing up before, if you're going to be taking a new path. I'm also getting the message of, with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, this passion project that you have, this new beginning that you want to passionately go down, could feel familiar. That's why you're trying to figure out if this is heart-led or ego-led, because it does feel familiar. It does feel a little rigid. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of life. But it's passionate for you. Like, you find passion in it. Well, is this a repeated pattern for you? Is this you being ego-led, or is it you being heart-led? What's this Ace of Wands reversed? Two of Wands reversed. It's something that you got to figure out on your own. You got to sit with how this thing feels with you and see if it is heart-led or if it's ego-led. Every question I ask, I'm still just getting the same answer of you're at this threshold of being able to start a new beginning somewhere, but you want to make sure that this new beginning is actually something new, not a new cycle repeating. You want to make sure it's ego, or you want to make sure it's heart-led, not ego-led. You want to make sure that there's life in the wands that you're carrying. It feels like there's life in the wands that you're carrying, but you felt like there was life in the wand that you were carrying in the past before. So is it the same? You just got to sit and make that decision. You got to sit and see how it feels with you. Try to sit and tap in and feel if you're being led by your heart or if you're being led by a desire for recognition, for money, for safety, for comfortability. If you're doing something that's heart-led, it usually feels a little bit more uncomfortable than if you're doing something that's ego-led. And it also feels more free because you don't really care about the money or you don't care about the recognition because you're just doing it for yourself. So like that's a good indication on if you're moving from your heart is, would you still take these steps and would you still go down this path if nobody was watching you and you weren't going to make a single cent from the things that you were doing? Would you still want to do it? Does it still light you up? If that answer is no, then that could be an indication that you're being led more by your ego. You're only doing something because you want the recognition, you want the money, you want the fame, you want something. But if you'll do this thing, if nobody knows you're doing it, nobody sees you, nobody cares about it, nobody buys from you, if you'll still continue doing it, even amidst nobody wanting anything from you, then you know that it's heart-led. So, sorry I don't really have any better advice for you than good luck. Have your own discernment, sit with yourself, figure out what this is for you, and trust that you're making the right steps. So, wish you the best of luck.